center, formerly with the Eagles. The backs and the receivers. Braylon Edwards having a Pro Bowl year already, over 1,000 yards, and their tight end, Kellen Winslow Jr., should be heading to the Pro Bowl as well. He's close to 1,000. 3rd down and 9. And here's Anderson firing. Edwards with the grab. And Braylon Edwards tripped up and taken down inside Buffalo territory. It's a 20-yard gain.
Yeah, Gus, this is going to be one of those games where the receivers have the advantage. Watch as Edwards comes out. He makes a little cut there, but then everything's just kind of bending. The receivers are going to run banana routes. They're not going to snap their route.
26. Royal and Lynch line up in the backfield. Now Royal moves to the tight end spot. Snow continues to come down. Edwards in trouble, and Edwards is hit as he throws by Andre Davis, the middle linebacker. And Buffalo will have to punt it away.
Well, I think they fooled Edwards on this. He was looking left, didn't see Davis coming from the right, saw him just in time to dump this ball, and he threw this away. It's a smart play. It's just going to be very difficult to know what you can do. You're going to have to try a few different things on the first series to find out how well you can handle the football.
3rd down and 7 at the 45. Empty backfield for Anderson. And he looks. With time, Anderson pulls it down. Pick, and it's caught. That's Juravicious. And Juravicious gets inside Buffalo territory. Scott brings him down. 1st down, Cleveland. Right place, right time for the local boy.
Well, and that was a coin flip, Gus. Could have gone either way. The ball gets tipped up in the air right there by Braylon Edwards and Juravicious. After the play broke down, you never have 2 receivers in the same spot, but the play had broken down. Anderson was buying some time and extended it, and Juravicious and Edwards ended up in the same spot for the completion.
44 accolades
that he's had, Gus. He says, this is the best offense I've ever played on. And he's played on a Super Bowl team, but you think back to the teams he was with in Baltimore, he's right. This is way better than any of those offenses he's ever played on.
Last week, 21 carries, 118 yards, and a touchdown. 2nd and 9 at the 29, out of the eye. Play fake, Anderson dumps it off. Lewis out of the backfield with the stiff arm. He gets out of bounds, close to a 1st down. Crowell there to chase him out of bounds, but it's a gain of 11.
And this is another example of the weather, Gus. One misstep by the linebacker, Crowell, and he just can't catch up to Lewis. You see there, he has to get out of the traffic to get up to grab him, and he can't get the footing to get the quick break. Running through traffic, play looked like it wasn't very well planned.
So here comes Bill Dawson, 22 of 25 on the season. In to attempt a 35-yarder. Zastadil is his holder. It's up and good. And the Browns are on the board.
That is a dynamite kick. Gus, you can't kick it into this kind of conditions without extra stuff, and I'm telling you what, that's a big play in this game.
So Marshawn Lynch just passed Thurman Thomas for 4th most rushing yards by a rookie in Bills history. And this time he won't go anywhere. Drop. Andre Davis, the middle linebacker, coming up and making the tackle, and it's a loss of 3. So 4th down and 11 at the 23. Swirling wind. Buffalo 5 of 10 on 4th down conversions this year. Here's Edwards firing up the sideline, incomplete. Intended for Josh Reed, and some hard hit going on. Jones and Wright in on the play. Cleveland all business to start. Bounds as Anderson approaches the line of scrimmage. Vickers and Lewis in the backfield. Here's Jamal Lewis, and he's hit in the backfield, keeps going forward, and drives the pile. A nice piece of running by Jamal Lewis as DeGiorgio brings him down after a gain of 8.
Yeah, Dante Whitner just misses him right there in the backfield. This turns into a big play. Moves with the ball, changes directions very slightly. Perfect for today's conditions.
1st down and 10 at the 36. Juravicious in motion. Here's Lewis again. And Lewis pops it. Lewis down the sideline. And Jamal Lewis gets inside Buffalo territory. Terrence McGee with the tackle. He had a 66-yard run last week against the Jets. A big one here.
And that offensive line working up the field. Cuts it right back in behind the center. right into the secondary. Watch his feet. You'll see he never extends them outside the frame of his body. He never reaches really far with a foot to plant. Keeps them right under his hips, and that's why he's so effective, even in weather like this, even in dry weather. This guy really keeps his balance better than anybody.
He picks up 26 yards on the play with a 3-0 lead as we start the second quarter. Buffalo now with the football at the 16-yard line. Edwards is 0 for 3 to start this game as the Bills break to the line of scrimmage. Marshawn Lynch, 6 carries, 38 yards. He lines up in the backfield, running it over the left side. And Lynch ridden down. Cameron Wembley leading the way for Cleveland.
And this, watch the Browns. They really smell this out. Get all the way over there. Come on the outside. The cornerback comes up from the outside. Doesn't, because there's nobody to threaten them on the outside. They had a tight formation.
Field now, Edwards firing, and this one is caught. Looks like Lee Evans makes the grab, and he gets stuck. It's an 8-yard gain. Thomas with the tackle.
You'll watch this at the top, and that's Lee Evans. Pushes it a break in, and you're better off.
So Mormon will punt it away. Josh Cribbs back deep. High snap! Mormon tracks it down and kicks it out of the end zone. And the Browns will pick up 2 points.
Gus, you always think about the play in the kicking game being when the ball is kicked. But in this situation, you're snapping it 15 yards into a wind, and that's the problem. The snap starts to flutter. He's got no chance. He doesn't even get a piece of this football, and he does the right thing. He could have tried to pick it up and kick it out of there, but then you risk a safety or a fumble. Mormon does the right thing. You can see that ball has no chance.
So what's going through your mind, both teams, when you're playing in weather like this, Steve? When it started snowing, I didn't expect it to continue to snow the way it has. I mean, it just won't let up.
And the wind is the real factor too, Gus. And it's got to the point now where the team, when you go out there, execution is always a thing. Can you run the play the right way? Can you do it? That's tough enough in good conditions against a good defense or a professional athlete that you're trying to beat. You go out there now, you don't know if you can actually even perform the task against nobody, let alone a defender. And they're trying to find out. They can't even find midfield.
You can't see the yardage markers.
They're trying to find the yardage markers. I don't think they're going to get there. I mean,
well, you know that
they're almost at midfield now,
because the penalty is 30 yards from the spot of the foul, so
they should get it at the 40, and I think they're going to try and give them at the 50. Yeah, now they're walking it back. So you can see their problem. See, you're trying to find the 40, and you can't find it.
Wow.
Well, they're standing on now they're on the logo now.
It's hard to decide where to place the football.
See, and the players are saying, no, it's got to be over here. See, now the side judge is at the 50.
And that man is ready to help out.
These guys are snow blowing all the yard lines, but they can't go on the field when the players are on the field. They have to wait for a break in the action, and it wasn't enough of a break.
First down and 10 at midfield now for Cleveland. Jamal Lewis in the backfield. Here's Anderson. Wants to throw underneath Braylon Edwards. What a grab. In traffic in front of McGee. It's a gain of 9.
And that's the perfect route. Edwards, a big, big receiver. Watch as he comes out. He doesn't really break off the route. He just bends it in. And McGee has to plant hard and try and attack that route with poor footing, and that's why the receiver has the advantage.
Braylon Edwards, 67 catches this season, over 1,100 yards. He's averaging over 17 yards per catch. Second down and 1 at the 41. Lewis running right. Lewis powering, lowers his shoulder and gets down. Jamal Lewis powering over that right side, gains 15. And Keith Ellison makes the tackle.
You talk about play selection, Gus. They've had 11 passes, and this play is their 11th run. Jamal Lewis stepping over the tackle, running up the sideline, staying in bounds. That's why this Cleveland offense is so good, Gus. They're the outside of the upper deck in both ends of the stadium. So when they get to the ends, it swirls hard, but the wind is going from Buffalo's right to left hard.
45-mile-per-hour wind gusts expected, and Fred Jackson running straight ahead, and he is taken backwards. Sean Jones leading the way.
That was winless coming into that game, but really lumping them up pretty good in the running game, hoping to do the same here today to the Cleveland Browns.
Second down and 8, and Jackson again, nowhere to go. Jackson stood up and dropped Cameron Wimble.
5 plays, and that really makes it tough for a defense because you've got a fresh guy who also has a chance to get into the rhythm of the game.
Buffalo's offense finding their rhythm right now. First down and 10. 10th play of the drive that started at the 22. Here's Lynch trying to follow his blocks. Andre Davis got to him first.
And I think defense changing directions to be successful.
Second down and 11 at the 34. And they run the reverse. Nothing doing. Andre Davis sniffed it out and makes a huge play.
Well, there you have it.
Josh Reed running the football. It's a loss of 5.
Well, that was the right play call. It's just that there you have it. Davis smelled it out. Nobody got a hat on him. He got right into the backfield and blew the play out. This is the kind of play you want to run. You get that defense to plant and go back the other way, but Davis saw it too quickly, ran into the backfield and defensed it perfectly.
Brings up third down and 16 at the 39. And here comes Trent Edwards. Fred Jackson back in the lineup at running back. Edwards in trouble, and he gets rid of it. Edwards hit as he throws the football. Robert Smith with pressure, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah, and the Bills will have to punt this away, and Robert Smith's going to come off the top of your screen, rushing off Dockery, the guard, who pushes him way wide, but this play was so long. Edwards looking for somebody, nobody open. They had only 4 guys rushing.
Welcome back. Browns with a 5-0 lead. 4:06 to play in the second quarter. Cleveland with the football inside their own 5, and the weather conditions, it feels like it's about 16, windy. And it has been snowing just about an hour before the opening kickoff. First down and 10. Lewis and Vickers in the backfield. Here's Jamal Lewis looking for a hole and has one. Jamal Lewis, first down, Cleveland. And it's a gain of 12. Jim Leonard with the tackle. Here, 100-yard rushing games, 3 this season. And he's on his way to his 4th. First down at the 19. Anderson, pump fake, going up top, Braylon Edwards. And he makes the catch in front of Terrence McGee.
What a sensational catch. We said at the beginning they needed Derek Anderson to make some big plays, and he was able to watch the little slant and go. Now McGee sees it and gets back. Edwards jumps up, catches it, tips it to himself, and pulls it in. I mean, if you're going to make plays like that in this kind of weather, guys, you're going to be tough.
1,000-yard season. He's done it in 7 years in the NFL. He missed the 2001 season with a knee injury in his first year with the Cleveland Browns, coming over from Baltimore. Third down and 3. Play fake. Anderson underneath. Juravicious, Mr. First Down. DeGiorgio makes the tackle, but it's a gain of 10. Best in the NFL. First and 10 at the 41 now for Anderson. Here's Anderson, steps up in the pocket, throws to the far side. Edwards goes up and makes another sensational catch. Braylon Edwards in front of Terrence McGee, gains 11.
Now, Braylon Edwards is playing like it's Thanksgiving Day. He's out in the front yard with his family. I mean, he's catching everything. I mean, they're playing out there. You can't see the yard markers. He's making his cuts like he's got 2 sore feet.
And welcome back. Phil Dawson back on the field. He's made 10 of his last 11 field goal attempts.
I don't think he's going to attempt this field goal, because I think what may happen here, the Browns may snap it to Dawson and let him punt it and catch the Bills with their field goal unit on no chance of a return. Now the Bills will put Roscoe Parrish on the field to maybe try and catch this or field it, but I think they're going to snap it and just punt it down into this area to try and get the Bills pinned back with just under a minute to go in the half.
I don't know, Steve. He's good from 35 yards already. Will be a 48-yard attempt as they try to clear the field, clear his spot.
The wind has died, Gus. It's not snowing so heavily.
Dawson has been hot. Zastidal is the holder. Here's the snap. He's going to kick it. Line drive. Oh, good! What a kick! 49 yards in a blizzard. How about that?
I said his first field goal was a dynamite kick. I don't know if I've got words for that one. A 49-yard kick out of 4 inches of snow into the wind, a crosswind. This ball is driven. I mean, driven out of there. It barely gets up. It never gets above the uprights. And it just hits the stanchion as it just clears. The Bills get good penetration, but this ball barely clears the upright right down, as you say, Gus, the pipe.
Believe led. Season of dreams.
Yeah, this kick lands exactly in the same spot that his kick to send it in overtime did in Baltimore, except it doesn't bank it off the upright. Watch, it hits right in the middle of the uprights, right on the center support. Boom.
That's where it hit against Baltimore.
That's exactly it.
Exactly where it hit.
I mean, and you can't hit it more accurately than that. I mean,
second down. And Lynch running again. He stood up. Sean Smith, first man to him. As well as Robert Smith. He said, you're absolutely right. So the Browns will punt it away. Roscoe Parrish is back deep. Dave Zastidal, left-footed punter, drives this ball. Terrific punt. And it will stop. Inside the 5. Special teams. The Browns have been spectacular. Zastidal pinching pennies here. 56 yards.
What they've needed.
Second down and 5 at the 48. Jurevicius in motion. Lewis again. Turns a corner. Breaks the tackle. Down the sideline. Jamal Lewis. Smash mouth football. Cleveland style. 1-yard line. Marshawn Lynch in the backfield. He runs it. Lynch taken down. Guess who? Andre Davis. He's been making plays all over the field today.
Yeah, you talk about the Browns defense. This is what they've done. They came in really determined and focused on stopping the run. They've been attacking the Bills' backfield, have dared the Bills to do it in the air, and when they did, they put a big hit on the receiver. They've swarmed the football. Really, it's all dominated up front by that interior defensive line, and of course the linebackers being so.
Foreman, now the Browns will huddle up in their own end zone.
Well, now it's crucial. Buffalo has got to get a stop defensively and do it quickly here to keep field position in their favor.
First down at the 3-yard line for Anderson. There's Winslow in motion. They hand it off to Jamal Lewis. Breaks it back with room. Lewis! Look at him run! That is an NFL running back right there. Hargrove with the tackle, a gain of 13. He beat Lewis now, 28 carries, 134 yards. They give it to him again. Jamal breaking tackles. Jamal Lewis is getting better and better as this game goes on. Kelsey with the tackle. It's a gain of 8. And Steve, give a lot of credit to that O-line of Thomas, Steinbach, Fraley, Tucker, and Schaefer.
Right now, in fact, he'll walk off, take a little break, and they'll bring in the changeup.
Second down and 7. Jason Wright replaces him. Out of the offset eye. Wright, the deep man. Jurevicius in motion. Here's Wright. And Wright with some running room. Wright going down. Cleveland picks up 10 yards. Leonard with the tackle. And the Browns starting to lay the wood out now on this Buffalo squad.
Yeah, and that's a...
And 5 at the 10.
15 seconds left.
Last week, Buffalo with some success with their tight end. Robert Royal had 2 touchdowns. He's at the bottom of your screen as a tight end. Here's Edwards looking. They find Jackson, and he won't get it. He won't pick up the first down, and that'll do it. Sean Jones with the tackle. And the Cleveland Browns will pick up their 9th win. Great effort by Buffalo. But the Browns bend but do not break, and with 3 seconds left, they'll take a knee and pick up win number 9.
Well, it's a nice little screen pass, a good thought. Get the ball, make sure you complete the pass, give your guy a chance to make the play, but just too many Browns running too far up the field. The blockers had a hard time sorting through them. It was a valiant effort by the Buffalo Bills on that final drive. It was probably their best drive of the day when the pressure was on. They just came up short, and the Browns will walk away with the victory.
Congratulations to the Cleveland Browns. Derek Anderson will hold on to that football.
So the Browns inching closer to a playoff berth with that victory over Buffalo. Let's take you to Jacksonville at Pittsburgh.